The match is gonna be restarting, so to everybody who just joined up, this is, I hope, live. Yeah, we are live here on ESL TV. Sorry about that. It is going to be Stopptiere versus Night Raid coming up. This is the ESL Pro Series Winter Playoffs Qualifier Cup Day number 2, or the second cup, better said, since Cup. I said cup, that's right. So I'm yours truly, A-Dog. I'll be your commentator for tonight, and we're going to see Stopptiere starting off here onto the terrorist side, and this does look like that they're gonna go for the A push right now. We've talked about this before, that the A smoke goal on A is just so super effective, and we have now Martin taking Dominic up a Reki. Look at that. He's gonna go find one. Marky, meanwhile, going in for another kill. Jotza coming in from the back. They haven't spotted him out yet, and Spotlight and Marky, they will be here forced onto the CT hand side. The first HE does go out. They don't quite connect yet, but the smoke towards Stairs and Cinema being placed, denying them some vision. Now it's a 3v3 situation. It's still possible for Marky maybe to pick Jotza off, but look at that. There comes Pod. Pod gets a double kill. Gets taken out himself, but look at that. That was absolutely huge right now. It was so key to get those two frags for himself, but now Jotza in a 1v2 situation. Can he do it as he just gets picked off by Marchi? So that is going to be round number 1 for Night Raiders, and a very good start. And Stopptiere, it's very untypical for them to just hesitate for so long. I mean, they could have gone for a all-out push to really commence onto A, but they didn't want to go for it just yet, and it did cost them the round. So let's see what's going to happen in this one, as we have the first flashbang being deployed in the middle, or rather on the A-hand side. And yeah, Stopptiere, like we mentioned before, they're really good at coming back from ecos, but is it going to be enough, as Marchi is the one in the middle who gets peeked off and has to retreat from that situation. Reki, meanwhile, going very aggressive in the middle. He might even find Marchi there. Oh, look at that. Gets the headshot and picks up the FAMAS for himself. But Spotlight now just around the corner there to just get the refrag and punish Reki for being reckless. Pod, meanwhile, getting a wallbang onto Nico. And look at that. Spotlight going huge with a double kill. Spotlight comes up with a triple. And that is just going to be a superb round for Spotlight. He is in the spotlight right now, looking for the quad. He's gonna get the quad. And that's going to be a 4K right now for Spotlight. Really putting himself in the spotlight, as I would say. Pun intended, indeed. So a very strong start here from Night Raiders right now, going in 2-0. But no wonder as a CT side. A very CT-heavy map if you know how to play. But on the other hand, like we did mention before, once you get the momentum going, it's really hard to come back from it. So Stopptiere really have to watch out not to go down. But it's going to be a B-rush right now, coming in huge for them. And they are sneaking there yet to decide where to go. Nico will be the first one to just really get into action right now. Pod, meanwhile, looking for the spray down. He's gonna get, oh, he's not gonna get one, but he's gonna get 2 at least. Spotlight and Pod really doing some heavy crossfire work onto that, and that's just going to be Jotza all alone by himself with a P250. Picks up the first frag. Jotza is gonna rotate, looking for more, gets flashbang to the face. Marchi actually dropping down dangerously low to 15 HP. Look at that. Jotza gets another one. Actually, a 1v2 situation. It is realistic to actually come back from this one, as we have Marchi on 15% HP remaining. Oh, Jotza doesn't quite connect to it. And he's going to be taking out a very valiant effort, I should say. But it's a great setup here from Night Raiders. Really, really denying this push right now. We did have quite a few misses, but yeah, Spotlight and Pod really going huge. 3-0. We have the 4th round inbound. And looking good for Night Raiders, as Reki is going to go for the middle smoke right now. We'll just be waiting. Oh, DD actually picking Martin off. That was a very unnecessary push. I would say that was just too overconfident, but we have the 4th round, so it is a bye coming up. Nico, meanwhile, might even get confronted in the middle as he rotates back around. Oh, he spots him and punishes him for that. Marchi not looking for his back, and that is something that you don't want to see. Oh, look at that. Zapper is going to get taken out as well. That is Nico going in with a double kill right now, and this round looks very good so far for Stopptiere, as we have Pod also just dropping down very aggressively in Night Raiders. I don't know what they were thinking, as they were just too offensive and completely lost the round for themselves right now. Spotlight will be saving the M4, but at what price? Dominic with 4% HP, still surviving somehow, but this is the kind of mistakes you can't make, and you can't allow yourself to make as a counter-terrorist. If you go for the aggressive push, you always have to look back, you always have to make sure to check the flanks, deploy the smokes, really go for the safe push, and not to get surprised from the back. I mean, We saw what DD and Dominic did. Or at least Dominic didn't do much in this round. He did pick up the AWP. I haven't seen that, but it was Reki, Jotsta, and DD. Just super positioning right now, and Stofftiere really getting the hang of the rotations. And going for the bomb plant. And Dominic actually did die here. So yeah, that was kind of not worth for him. But nevertheless, Stofftiere getting a little comeback. And now Night Raiders really have to watch out not to be super aggressive and very overconfident. Zapper, meanwhile, with the AWP, he's not going to be confronting middle. Rather, he will just go onto A and look for the frags at switch. Spotlight. Smoking off the T side. Now Marchie in the middle with the force buy. Desert Eagle can't really contest against an AWP. It is dangerous, but once you learn that headshot, it's so dirty that your screen might get some dirt as well. But it's a very slow and controlled play coming up now by Stofftiere. Not rushing anything, and Night Raiders have learned the lesson since they have only a force buy on 3 players. And, oh, Marchie actually almost getting the frag through the smoke now. DD really getting a bit lucky there with the positioning. But look at that pot and Zapper, meanwhile, getting 2 simultaneous kills. Diddy still picks 1 up, but that's 1, 2 less as we have a 4v3 situation. Spotlight now all alone on B. Is he going to be able to hold it until the rotation comes up as he gets the first frag? Spotlight. Oh, he's aiming on the right. He does predict, but it's not where he is yet. But Reki is going to be rotating around. There comes the shot. Takes him out with a headshot. Now Reki and DD. 2v3 situation. All of them in kitchen. Are they going to be able to set this crossfire up perfectly, or is Night Raiders the team which will be victorious as we have DD with the first frag? Zephyr dropping down dangerously low. Martin getting the first frag. Martin getting a second, coming out huge, saving his team from a disaster right now. And that's something you do want to see as a counter-terrorist. So the 4th round being taken back. That's the momentum back on their side. That's some money in the pocket and in the banks as well. And Stofftiere, they're gonna force it up a little bit since they do have the money. But Dominic now the only one here. Also go for the Desert Eagle. So safer plays, safer rounds. That's what we see on Night Raiders side right now. Marchie gonna go for the middle peak with Zapper on the AWP. And DD right now being super aggressive on the shore. Actually goes through without a problem. A Spotlight does spot him. He takes DD out as well and goes for a second one. Doesn't quite connect as Nico is there to just get the refrag. And Dominic with the Molotov now being throws it away, but I don't think it ended up where he really wanted it to end up. As Martin is gonna get Jotsta. And the bomb is being planted by Reki. So we have another triple retake here from the kitchen side. Zapper with the op, looking for those frags. There's the information being given out. Reki, oh, he's gonna get taken out by Zapper. Now we have Martin going in. A 2v2 situation. Nevertheless, Dominic gets a very dirty headshot here with a dig. And, oh, Nico, he can't be the man of the match as he takes the first one out. Is he going to be able to take the second one out? This Martin is gonna go for the fake defuse. He does quite hit it, but oh, look at that, Nico! With a great comeback for his team, keeping the nerves of steel and the dream alive as well. It's the 4-2. But that was a very, very important round for Team Stofftiere. Really getting the sense of timing right there. And Zapper, there was nothing he could have done. I mean, that was just a very good plan overall. And Jotstein is now going to get rushed down. Look at that, Martin. And 1-for-1 exchange. And Zapper and Martin get 2 before they get taken out as well. That was, for them, absolutely worth it. I mean, that was a good eco round. It's a good start. And 5-7, you should not underestimate the power of 5-7 at the close quarter combat. Really takes the best out of you. And Jotsta, meanwhile, spotting one. And Dominic, look at that. He doesn't spot him through the smoke. Oh, he's behind him in the Underwood. But he's going to be able to take him out as Marchie. He's going to go for the kill. Gets the first one. He's going to try to get the second one as he doesn't quite connect. But yet, again, 2v2 situation here. The Cascade coming up in Spotlight. Look at that. Spotlight doesn't quite spot him yet, but Reki. Oh, Reki gets taken out with a headshot. I would say 1v2. Jotsta with the AK-47 against 2 eco player. Josta takes one out. Oh, he doesn't quite connect with the spray. That is just super unfortunate for him. And that's an eco round just given away. Now match paused here on the side of Stofftiere. And they're gonna ready up and continue it again. So yeah, I don't know what that pause was about. A little tactical error, or just something that the team leader wants to clarify. But usually, why some teams take breaks, a lot of pro players have told us this, or at least Olofmeister within an interview, where he said that a team, in order to take out the momentum from a team, some people just take a break to stop the enemy team from gaining more momentum, because once you really get a hang of it, it's really hard to come out, because it just becomes a routine where you just push and it always works, and you always get that headshot, or you always go around. And that's the kind of thing they have been looking for, but they're quite successful there. Yet as Martin and Zapper are really going in huge. And look at that, Zapper is just gonna finish 2 more off. And yeah, that was just a complete decimation right there. It was an eco rush nevertheless. Another eco coming up by Stofftiere. So Night Raiders doing a pretty good job so far. Really not giving up anything whatsoever. And let's find out what's gonna happen. As we have 6-2, round number 9. Still anybody's map. This is game number 1, and it's going to be a best of 1. So we just started it off. Everyone just going up, and Marchie is gonna have a lot of trouble. Listen, Martin. Oh, he's gonna go huge. Gets a double, spray down, gets a triple, looking for the quads, finds the quad, but doesn't quite connect the last one. So that is Reki denying him the ace, and Pod comes around, smacks him in the face with that shot. But what a nice play, nice positioning here by Martin. Definitely making the best out of that situation. It was an eco nevertheless, but it's not easy to pull something like that off. It takes a lot of concentration, a lot of aim, and a little bit of luck. But then again, on this play of level, there's no luck, as you would say. Now we might see an A-go, as a lot of smoke's being thrown down. Martin really wants to peek through short. And Marchie, meanwhile, oh, he's gonna catch him off guard. Look at that, Marchie giving the much needed info. But Martin, oh, he doesn't spot DD yet, jumping through the smoke. So nice smoke setup right there. And Jotsta is gonna get confronted as Martin is just gonna go for the spray. Now, doesn't quite connect yet. And the molly being thrown in. DD with a good headshot. And DD, does he have the bomb? No, comes the bomb here. Reki gonna go for the plant. They're gonna plant it quite defensively, so they're not looking to engage in any risky fights. The spotlight is there to just make sure to get a few frags. Look at that. Out of a 4v2, we have a 2v2 situation all of a sudden, and that's the dangerous thing about this map. If you just confront people, and if you keep dying, it gets dangerous. And this is just unnecessary casualties that we have. DD right now going in. The first kill doesn't quite connect with the second one. Is Spotlight now going for the fake. Oh, Spotlight gets him, and Nico is gonna go down. And Spotlight gets the defuse. And that was just such a free round that Stofftiere just gave away. They had full control, but then they just went for the unnecessary fights. Really overextending a little bit too much. I think they were not expecting those 2 simultaneous kills. They were looking for a 1-on-1 trade and then turning it into a 3v1, but didn't quite work out. So we have Stofftiere now losing complete momentum right there. And they're pretty broke. Now no grenades, only DD, the one with the full buy. But considering the fact that DD has fragged the last few rounds, it should not be a problem. Marchie, an auto sniper in the middle. That's a little bit interesting to see. Feeling confident on the scope. See if that investment pays off. As Stofftiere with a really slow setup now coming up. Nothing's gonna happen yet as we have Pod now. Oh, getting confronted by Jotsta. And getting taken out immediately as Reki might even go in for the B push, as we have Spotlight now with Marchie looking for the frags here on the kitchen hand side. And Marchie, oh, Oh, he's gonna spot him. Oh, there comes the first shot. Takes him out immediately. Just around the corner. And now Reki gonna go for the stairs. Try to get some peeks. Try to get a few back steps. Maybe lurk around a little bit. The spotlight is behind the bench. But they are rotating back to A. Martin, meanwhile, good headshot onto Nico. The bomb is gonna go down, but look at that. Marchi's gonna get a frag before he gets taken out himself. And that's Reki. He's gonna go for the plant. And that's Reki in a 1v2 situation. Reki being the clutch master here. Oh, look at that. Just barely sees him, gets him through the crates. And that's just going to be a lot of damage being put down onto Reki. Gets taken out as well. And that's the defuse. And that is round number 9 for team. And then, let's see it now. 9-2. As a counter-terrorist, it's a good score. And the Night Raid really doing a lot of work. So, Stabtiere really needing at least 3 more rounds just to stay in the game. Because it's going to be real hard to have a comeback once you fall behind. But Marky now in the middle does not quite connect yet, as Marchi is still going to get a frag with the HE grenade. So he did a lot of damage in the middle right now, as we have Jotza still taking one out. But oh, Marchi just having to reload in a very unpleasant way. Is the Spotlight. Oh, he gets the spray down onto Dominic, and Spotlight with a double kill. And this does not look good for Stabtiere right now. 10-2, it is a complete decimation that we are seeing, a very one-sided match. And the unfortunate thing about this game is it is a best of 1, so we won't really be able to see what the teams can do in the long run. We're just seeing if you're having a bad game, which they are, you're not going to be able to do a lot. Marchi gets taken out here in the middle by Nico with the Desert Eagle, so that's also one of the disadvantages of the auto sniper. If you don't connect once, you're gonna get a lot of trouble up pod. Meanwhile, with a backstep, gets a double, gets a triple. Looking for the quad, doesn't quite take it yet, but good rotation there. Spotlight, meanwhile, picking up the AWP, and March, he's still sticking to the auto sniper. So that's an interesting choice of a weapon. Now, Stabtiere, they really need this round. Night Raid has been spot on with everything they have been doing for now. But Marchi is gonna get faked out a little bit, as we have an A setup coming up. It's gonna be a pretty fast rush. Or is it a fake? Oh, Martin, look at that. He's just so super confident. Gets another kill. Drops the bomb down. And in the middle, we can see Marchi's gonna pick up a kill. And look at that. Martin just so ballsy. Playing it like it's nobody's business. Martin just gets a triple kill and completely wins the round all by himself. So that was just unexpected. Stabtiere were not expecting that much aggression. And this time it paid off. This time they were able to capitalize on it and really put down a lot of pressure on the flanks. And Martin just going in so super confident, so super dirty. Just taking 2 players out before going back. That's a good trade if you ask me. Marchi in the middle being a force to reckon with the auto sniper. Hasn't died yet. Only once with a Deagle headshot, but other than that, he's been spot on with his aim. We have Stabtiere. Gonna do a lot of work right now. This pod is gonna be confronted versus Reki. Reki dropped down to 46% HP. Martin, look at that, the top breaker. Martin with a triple kill. Are you kidding me? That is just, oh, look at that. Dominic with a dirty headshot, but still Martin doing a lot of work. It's Martin. He gets the quad. Is he going to be able to get the ace? As Reki is there to plant the bomb, and he's looking for the ace. And let's see if he's going to be able to take it out. As oh, Reki with a comeback. With a double kill. It's a 1v1 situation. Marchi still with 100 HP, and Reki dropped down to 19. Martin really being the top fragger for his team right now, getting 22 frags. 22 consecutive frags in all these rounds, and oh! Reki through the smoke. Still gets him. But at what price, as we have 12-3 coming up. So, first round didn't quite go as planned for Team Stofftiere, but we'll be seeing a second round, hopefully a little bit more better. This is a very CT-sided map, or a very T-sided map if you know how to commit to a push, but Night Raid, they have just been so spot on with everything they have done. Very aggressive play. It didn't pay off in the fourth round, but now, considering the fact that they learned from their mistakes, it was a very good round for them. Now we have the smokes set up. Coming up, it's going to be an A rush, and Marchi will be the first one to go in. And let's see, now we have two guys on B, so they haven't stacked A yet. They didn't read their minds, or they haven't got their hacks up. But look at that, Dominic with a double kill. He's going to look for more as Pod is there. Dominic is going to take a triple for them. Oh, Dominic with a quad! Can he get the ace? As he's looking for the Jotestar, he's going to take him out. The bomb has been planted, but what a huge round coming up here by Dominic. Really putting down a lot of hurt onto Team Night Raid. And that's a highlight. That's going to be a highlight. I'm 100% sure of that. Dominic, just great positioning overall. Really good pistol potential. And showing it off quite nicely. It's a realistic chance of still getting back into the game with this kind of place. Dominic is going to go middle. He is the richest of them all. Picks up the M4. Silenced. And let's find out what's gonna happen. Spotlight, meanwhile, gonna go for the advanced smoke right here. And yes, my auto director is just gonna stick to the smoke now for a while. It does so love to do it, and until the smoke is gonna be decayed, we're gonna see the bomb being planted onto the A hand side. Is a complete stack onto B, so they were not expecting this one yet. As we now have Stofftiere on the retake. There comes the Molotov. Marchi's gonna take a lot of hurt, has to get away from that situation. She gets taken out by Nico, so that's going to be one less player to worry about. The Jones is gonna go in, gets a double. No, doesn't quite connect with the double by Reki there. Meanwhile, cleaning house, and Reki in a 1v1 situation. Can he do it as he's going for the fake? Oh, he just spot him, but Zapper, he's just gonna go back. Is he going to be able to take him out as he has the Tech 9 on his side? Now he's gonna go in, and there's the flashbang. Oh, look at that, he gets the knife. But no, it doesn't quite do it for him as the bomb is gonna go off. Oh, what an unfortunate turn of events here for Stofftiere. That was a very good round. Starting it off pretty interestingly, but not being able to finish it. It's definitely something to watch out for. It's Marchi now in the middle with the Galil, or the so-called Iron Defender. So the old school people know it. Good old times. Nevertheless, we're here to see what is going to happen next. It's DD in the middle with the push on the P250. Doesn't quite connect the shots, actually gets the kill. It's a good trade. Dropping down to 22 HP. But still getting the kill. It's worth it nevertheless. And Marchi with the HE. Dropping it down dangerously low, but isn't quite enough yet to take him out. Marchi being confronted in the middle. And this round is very important. If Stofftiere take this one, they still have a chance of a comeback. But if they don't, it's going to be really hard. They're going to need a miracle to come back into this game. Because looking at the financial status of them, next round is going to be a force. Oh, Dominic! That was so dirty. This Comstar on the corner smacks him in the face with a hat shot. And those are the kind of plays I do enjoy to see. As we have Night Raid now setting up for a B rush. Coming in huge right now. Pod with the flashbang, and Pod is just gonna jump down straight ahead now. Spotlight and Marchi taking DD out, and Marchi is gonna get Nico as well. Jotestar, Dominic and Reki. 3v3 situation, so it's still doable, but it's gonna be very, very hard to do so as Marchi, oh, gets a good headshot here. Reki, meanwhile, getting taken out as well, and it's now all up to Dominic with the Desert Eagle. 1v2 situation. Oh, doesn't quite connect a few shots. Gets the Galil for himself, though. So, he has a chance. But is he going to be able to use it or save it? That's the question. Marchi, Martin, very patient players. patiently waiting it out, and Dominic still trying to get the exit frags. Doesn't quite connect the shots. Marchi, oh, eats a headshot. But nevertheless, they get the round. So it's going to be Stofftiere now in a little bit of a money jam, and they're gonna force it up. They have to force it up. It's 14-4, and 19th round, a real decisive round here at the moment. Meanwhile, Night Raiders, super rich. Their economy is just unstoppable right now. Even though they lost a lot of players in the counter eco, they still managed to emerge victorious. And the bomb being planted, giving them the extra money in the bank, which they need for now. Stofftiere, meanwhile, this is going to be interesting. Now both the sides really deciding to go for the slow play, not rushing it, since both of them have a lot to lose, and the smokes are gonna come up. His pod is gonna go in first. Oh, Reki was just completely white there, couldn't have done anything. Spotlight, meanwhile, catching Dominic off guard and interrupting his rotation by taking him out in the middle, whilst he was going to stare. Spotlight, meanwhile, oh, that was just so key at the moment. And look at that, Night Raiders are everywhere. They just can't do anything against it, as Jotsta does manage to take one out, but now it's all up to Nico to make a miracle happen in a 1v4 situation. This looks grim at the moment for Stofftiere. It looks very grim, but he still has the angle right now. Wants to get the frags for himself. He's getting flanked from behind, but Marchi is still there to finish him off. That's 15-4, and if I wouldn't know better, I would call it GG, but still, the dream is alive. Anything is still possible. But at this point of the game, where the economy has shifted so hard in favor of Night Raiders, I don't think the Stofftiere are gonna be able to have a comeback. Not even close. And this game does look one-sided, and sadly it was one-sided. Stofftiere had a few really good potential comebacks, where they grouped up and really played as a unit, but after the 4th or 5th rounds, they just lost their momentum completely, and weren't able to come back from it. So we're gonna see Potts taking Nico out. That's a very important frag. Marchi also taking Dominic out as well. Reki, meanwhile, on the other side of the map, where he's not supposed to be. And there come the flashbangs. So much smoke control now coming up for Night Raiders right now. But yes, it does look like they will be able to take this round away. So Jotsta still getting a frag for himself valiantly. Jotsta getting a double kill with the pistol. Reki, meanwhile, rotating around with the Desert Eagle. But he gets taken out, so now it's Jotsta in a 1v2 situation. Can he still do it? Can he still keep the dream alive? He's looking for the defuse, but no, it's not enough. It's GG, well played. Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize for the beginning, though. It was a bit slow on my side, but nevertheless, this has been yours truly, A-Dog. That was a very interesting game to see, and I do hope that you enjoyed as much as I did. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to subscribe here, or to just leave a follow. Check us out on Facebook, etc. Check me out on Facebook if you want to as well, and follow the ESL Pro Series just to